Hello and welcome. If this video found you, then it is a sign that you are attracting a money miracle into your life. You are tapped into the frequency of miraculous money manifestations, and one or more is on its way to you right now. So in this video, we'll be doing a pick a card reading to get more insights on what money miracle or miracles you are currently manifesting. Now, before we dive in, I wanted to share a little behind the scenes of my own money and luck manifestations recently. So for the last few weeks, I have been using these 3 bracelets to amplify and supercharge my money manifestations. They are made from gemstones that have wealth enhancing properties. I've got aventurine, multi-amazonite, and blue apatite. And since I've been wearing these, I've manifested, a surge of new members joining my Wealth Vibe membership. Lots of unexpected free meals, gifts, flowers, clothes, some really fun money miracles, like my husband finding a little bag of money under a bush randomly while he was out walking our dogs. That's never happened where we found a whole bag of money. Hugely beneficial partnerships in my business and so much more. Now, I want to be clear that I don't think anything external to us is the cause for our manifestations, but I do believe that things like crystals and jewelry amplify our energy and therefore our manifestations. So I wanted to share these with you because whenever I find some fun, easy, and beautiful way to boost my manifestations, I want to give you that info in case it helps you or gives you any ideas to boost your own manifestations. And if you do want to get these same bracelets or similar ones, they came from Otter, which is an amazing company that they create high quality gemstone jewelry with intention. And I've shared some jewelry from them before on this channel, and so many of you scooped up your own bracelets and necklaces and have been loving them, which just makes me so happy to hear. Each of these bracelets that I received from Otter came with an affirmation and intention, and the energy they carry is just so light and good. You can even browse Otter intention packs of bracelets. They have a money pack, a good luck pack, and an abundance pack, and so many more. This is actually their good luck pack in the mini bead option. I really like the smaller beads that they offer. Oh, and for every bracelet that Otter sells, they donate to protect sea otters. Animals and environmental protection are my most passionate areas to donate and flow money to. So I will leave the link for Otter below in the description and in the pinned comment as well, so you can shop their bracelets and jewelry for yourself or as a gift for someone else. They've even given me a special coupon code for you to use to save on your purchase. So enter code WEALTHY at checkout. And full disclosure, if you use the link I have below, I do earn a small commission. So just want to be transparent on that. But I love these. I love working with Otter. I love the way that their jewelry enhances my manifestations. And it's just a really beautiful, fun way to get to amplify all my miraculous money energy. Now, on the topic of money miracles, I recently did a video on this channel with a subliminal to help you reprogram your subconscious to call in more and more money miracles on autopilot. And people have been loving it, seeing awesome manifestations from it. There's been exclusive versions of it that are downloadable in my Wealth Vibe membership. The people that are freaking out over this one, I've gotten so many DMs in there being like, this was amazing. This has helped me manifest so much. So like I said, that free version went up on my channel just a couple weeks ago, so go check that out if you want to dive deeper into that. I will link that video above here for you and in the description. Manifesting money miracles is also the theme of this month's challenge inside of my Wealth Vibe membership, and I kid you not, I cannot even keep track of all of the money miracles that members in there have been manifesting as we've been progressing through this challenge this month. So if you want to jump in for the last bit of the challenge, I will leave the link for the Wealth Vibe below. This is such a fun challenge. Plus, joining in the membership gives you access to an insane amount of other resources, all for just $25 a month. I've really made it your one-stop shop for getting in the vibe of manifesting money miracles with tons of tools, resources, challenges, and community to help you do so. Now, back to our reading. This is a timeless reading, so anytime you find this video is exactly when you need to hear these messages. As we dive into this reading together, remember to take only what resonates from these readings and leave what doesn't. If you are new here, then welcome. I'm so glad that you have found this channel and this video. My name is Taylor Eaton, and I am a wealth activator, a money mindset and manifestation expert, a channel, and an oracle deck author. So now let's run through the decks and their crystals so that you can pick your reading. Today we have deck 1 with blue Kyanite, deck 2 with Aragonite, and deck 3 with clear quartz. We will be incorporating multiple decks into each of the readings, and I will list all of the decks used in this reading in the descriptions below. You can absolutely watch more than one of the readings if more than one deck or crystal is calling to you. That just means that there's guidance for you in each of those readings. So go ahead, pause here if you need to tune into your inner guidance to see which of these decks, which of these crystals is just pulling you in, which just feels intuitively correct for you. And then once you have honed in on that deck or multiple decks, click the timestamps below in the description to jump to your reading, and I'll see you there. Hello, deck number 1. We are going to dive right into your reading to see what money miracle you are currently attracting into your life. So let's start shuffling and find out what money miracle. Where is it? Does it feel like this has been a long time coming for you? Like this money miracle is one you've kind of been like waiting on for a while? Of course, deck 1, because that's kind of the energy I'm picking up on. We had these 2 cards fly out here of the spider and passion flower, creative ingenuity, and we have the sheep and blackberry, devotion. So it makes sense here, especially with this card coming out. If you feel like your money manifestation, your money miracle, that you feel like you've been right on the edge of one, you can feel one coming, you know one's coming, you've been in the energy of it for like months, maybe even a couple of years for some of you. I see it coming through soon, and it's coming about through a creative passion of yours, right? Like through something that you've devoted yourself to, something that's an expression of your soul. This could be literal creativity. It could be that you've been trying to get your side hustle off the ground, or you've been growing your business or doing some sort of passion work in your life. Like, like maybe I'm getting like sewing seems to be, especially with this spider with weaving webs, right? Like some sort of, working with textiles. Could also be art, writing, any creative passion, but also it doesn't have to be like within the arts. I'm also seeing it's just something that it's your soul's calling. It's your soul's creative expression. You've been committed, you've been devoted to something for so long. And whether or not you've been trying to monetize it or trying to take it to the next level, that's the avenue through which the money miracle is going to come for you. So I'm seeing some sort of big money miracle coming through for you because of a result of your devotion to your soul's expression, to whatever creative outlet that you pour your soul into. For a lot of you, I'm seeing this again as like a side hustle, as a business, as a hobby that you've maybe been trying to monetize. But for some of you, it's just that the more that you've been living authentically to your soul, the more that is going to bring in the money manifestation, like this money miracle that's coming your way that you're currently aligned with. I just saw 222 on my phone. This is a phenomenal sign. This is absolute confirmation for you. So let's get a little bit more information on this money miracle for you. Let's see, for deck 1, we have listen, your inner child has something to say. This could be some guidance from your inner child that maybe needs to be cleared up or healed up in order to make way for the miracle to finally allow it in, to finally allow you to be a match for it. I am getting though more with this that like, this is something that's been on your heart, this creative pursuit of yours, this way that the money miracle is about to come through. It's been something that's been on your heart since childhood, right? Like something that you've been passionate about for a long time, even if not childhood, like for at least like a decade or two. Like this has been a long time in the making. This is something I'm getting you. This is something you were born to do. And the universe is getting ready to deliver the goods. It's getting ready to finally deliver through this channel. I'm getting this sense of like, especially when I was shuffling at the beginning of this reading and I had that hit of like, does it feel like this money miracle has been stuck? Like it's been a long time coming. Like you've been waiting for your big break or anything like that. I'm getting that it's because it's like you've been holding this frequency, this energy, this creative expression, this dream of yours for so long. And that's why it can feel like when we're holding it our whole lives, or since we were a kid, or for like a lifetime, like 18 years or so, or 20 years, it can feel like we're holding it so long and we're wondering if it's ever going to happen. But the universe is saying it's coming. It's coming. And the way that you get to let it through is like just focusing on your own worthiness. Like I'm getting, you've mastered your craft. You've brought your skills and your capacity to whatever level they need to be at to be a match for this miracle. So again, I'm seeing like a big up level in business. Some of you might be going viral in your business. Some of you might get some media feature that just takes your business to the next level and all this money starts pouring in. For some of you, it might be like someone finally like an investor finally coming on, or someone, your art account taking off online, or, being picked up for some media coverage or something, and just so many more eyes on you. I'm getting like this visibility, this people finally recognizing the value, the beauty of what you do, of who you are and what you bring to the world through your gifts and through your creative expression. Even those of you who don't consider yourself creatives, like you actually probably are. So I'm getting that. You might not even realize how creative you are with the way that you go about your career, with your job, the way you see the world. It's that creativity, that lens that you see the world with, that is so valuable, so unique to you, and people are finally going to start seeing it. The way they're going to see it faster, though, is for you to see it yourself. This is pull yourself close. Every part of your being is deserving of love. So it's funny, a while ago, I'll show you this. A while ago, I pulled a card for myself I do occasional readings for myself of how am I going to hit my next big goal, my next big dream. And this is a really, really big, like, financial goal that I have for myself. And I pulled this card a while ago that says, it's a different deck, but it's love who you are, right? And this message was so clear. It's like that money comes through, that goal comes through when you love who you are fully, like on a deeper level than you've ever loved yourself. And that's where my inner work has been lately. And as I've been doing that, more and more things have been clicking into place, getting me closer and closer to that kind of miraculous quantum leap manifestation up level around my finances. This is a very similar message for you here. And even as I'm looking at this, like the colors are even so similar. And I had no intent to show you that card. I keep it on my desk, and that is very personal for me. And I wasn't going to share that with you today, but it feels so intuitively driven to share that with you, that like this is your next step as well. This is your inner work. This is all you need to be doing to really be that exact energetic match, that receptive participant in this co-creation that you've been dancing and creating with the universe of this money miracle. It's like, again, you don't need to get any more skills at this point. You don't need to be learning more. You don't need to be improving. This isn't to say we just stop improving. There's always room for improvement. We can always grow. But for you to be a match for this next big level in your career, in your finances, in your business, it's not a matter of skills. It's not a matter of strategy. It's a matter of you pulling yourself close, listening to your child, pulling yourself close, acknowledging to yourself how amazing you are, how amazing whatever you do in your business, in your career, or just the way you do it with the creativity, how amazing that is. You have to see that first. I wouldn't be surprised if in human design, not all of you, this is a very collective reading, I'm tuning into your energies. This won't be everyone, but for some of you here, I wouldn't be surprised if you're a projector in human design, if you know your energy type. I'm a projector. Our signature theme is success. And when we see ourselves as successful, when we see the value we carry and are just so deeply embodied in it, the way we show up, the energy we project outwards, is perceived so much more differently than others, and they can finally start to see our success. And so whether you're a projector or not in human design, the key here is that like you're ready. You've put everything in place. You've put the strategies, you've put the business in place, you've honed your creative skills, you've honed your offerings, whatever it is that you are passionate about that feels like an expression of your soul, a creative expression or outlet of your soul, whatever that is, whether it's monetized or not, you have put in the work, you've been devoted to it, you've been carrying this for a lifetime, you were born for this. It's like you've already put all the pieces in place. Now it's just about you finally stepping back and looking at it and saying, wow, this is incredible. I'm incredible. This is so impressive. And reveling in that self-validation, that self-acknowledgement of how far you've come, how much you've cultivated in terms of your skills or your success or your impact. how much you've cultivated within yourself, how much you've created, how much you've honed your gifts. It's like you being in awe of that is going to be the last piece of the puzzle that really has to click in place. And even if you feel like you already are there, go deeper with it. There's somewhere deeper that your inner child is guiding you to go deeper with that. And as soon as you do that, like I see this money miracle just flowing in this. It's going to come for you. I see it mostly as like an opportunity or a big visibility boost, or you're just seen by the right people in the right way finally. And then through them, the money starts to flow in like just this quantum leap, mind-blowing overnight, almost kind of success. But you know, you're not an overnight success because you know, you've been doing this and putting in the work and honing your craft for years and years and years. But to everyone else that's looking inward from the outside, it's going to look like an overnight success. Like you're going to be an overnight success story because things are just going to explode for you. This is the money miracle that you're a match for and that you're calling in. And that is so freaking exciting. Deck 1, my goodness. We have Lilac, Spirit Quartz, Community, Healing, Division, Teamwork, Freedom. Again, what I say, I said like this is going to come through you being seen in a different way. If you have a team that you work with, whether a team that works under you in your business or that you manage at work or just a team that you're a part of, that they're going to start seeing you and acknowledging you in different ways that might put you up for huge, like big promotions that you weren't expecting or raises, bonuses, things like that. It also can be, could be more of just like you being recognized in your community, in your industry as the visionary, as the leader, as the wildly valuable and talented person that you are, an asset that you are, right? So that's going to come through a lot of just like, I just see you being seen is part of this miracle. Like the money is going to flow through you being seen more, seen in a different light. It starts with you seeing yourself in a different light with much more like reverence and awe for all that you've become, all that you've created, all of your mastery and skills. And then others are going to start to see that in you as well. We also got Herkimer Diamond and Snowdrop, Resurrection, Commitment, Purification, Devotion. There's the exact word again. Devotion was here. Devotion. Totally different deck. Same placement, devotion. You have been so committed to this vision of yours. You've been so committed. And it's paying off. It's like that devotion is paying off now. You're, wow, a match for such miracles with it. Oh my goodness, this is amazing. But it's this resurrection, right? I see you. Oh, I feel like there's another card coming through here. Let's see what's coming up. Okay, yeah, we have Mend the Flow coming up. And we also have Abundant Assembly, which is amazing. This is all about community. And here's our community card here as well. Again, different decks. There's just a lot of mirrored messages for you, just extra confirmation from source right now. Right now, especially with this Resurrection card having just come up, I see that like this is this interesting cyclical thing that's going to happen with this miracle as it manifests as this big up level into your career, your artistic expression, whatever it is, starts to take off and things start to look like an overnight success for you. It's going to be this interesting thing where you have to leave behind the old identity of being a student. There was actually a collective reading I did on this just recently on this channel, which I will link above. I just saw 222 again on my phone, more confirmation for you there. But you've been likely in a cycle of, again, you've been cultivating your craft. You've been maybe doing your own healing work, cultivating your mindset. You've been doing a lot to bring yourself to the point where you're at now, where you are a match for this insane money miracle, this insane up level that's coming. But in order to really harness it and hold it so it doesn't slip through your fingers, you're going to have to be willing to not only just love yourself and love what you've created and be in awe of and feel successful from the inside out. You're going to have to also be really willing to kind of ride this wave of releasing this identity of being the student in the way that you've been before, but and become a student of your new level, right? Like I said earlier, you've done enough. There's nothing else you have to learn in order to call in this money manifestation or like work harder or, you know, new strategies you have to place. It's nothing like that. It's about the internal way you see yourself. But then when you reach this new level, it's like you're going to have to become a student at this new level. So it's like letting go of the old identity as a student of like, I'm still learning, I'm still building, I'm still new, or I'm still at this level. You've transcended that level that you still see yourself currently at. And as soon as you can kind of let that go and take on the new student role of like, okay, now I'm a new student at this new level. It's not that you're starting over, it's that you've up leveled and now you have to learn new things, new skills, new ways of managing money, new ways of holding the energy of this manifestation, that this miraculous money that's coming in. Like, you're going to have to learn that. It's going to bring up some more healing, and it's going to be important for you to be around people who get it, who are at a similar level to you, in order to continue holding this new level of abundance, of success that you're going to be finding here. So, this is just kind of, I'm getting, this is what's to come after this money miracle manifests into your life. And it's just, it's very positive. This is in no way a negative thing, but it's just that kind of warning of like, it's going to feel like you're starting over in a way, but it's not that you're starting over. You have so much more success, so much more abundance now, so much more recognition, so much more visibility. It's not that you're starting over, it's that you're starting at a new level. And it's going to kick up a lot of healing. It's going to kick up a lot of, this feeling of like, I feel like maybe in some ways you've become kind of a big fish in a small pond. This miracle that's about to manifest is going to kick you into a whole new pond. It's going to kind of shift you over into a new level. And that's going to be like, you're going to be playing at a much bigger level with what you do now. And that can be kind of jarring when we're not ready for it, especially when it happens as quickly as I see it happening for you. So this is just kind of like a gentle reminder from the universe that you're not, once this miracle comes in, don't let it overwhelm you. Stay in gratitude, stay excited for it, because it is so beautiful. You are so deserving of it. You've created this, and yet you will very quickly see how there is so much more to achieve, so much further you can go. And that's when you get to go back into a learning cycle. But don't go into it going, oh my gosh, I don't know enough. Oh my gosh, I'm at this new level and I'm the small fish in this huge pond with all these other big fish. Don't fall into any of that. Remember how amazing you are and that you deserve whatever you receive, and you deserve to be at that new level of extreme, extraordinary success, wealth, whatever it is that manifests into your life. So this is where you get to start again, but you're not starting over. You're starting a new level. You're not starting over. You're building on the foundation you've already created for yourself. So it's just something that's coming through, just so that you don't, because I see people, I've been doing this for almost 7 years now, with people at all levels of business and career and success and money. But especially in the last few years, I've been working with increasingly more and more people at really high, performing at very high levels. And they, it's amazing how much and I say this personally too, how much every new level we hit with our career, with our success, even with our money, we kind of repeat these cycles of, we have to learn the same lessons in a different way, or we have the same fears pop up that are manifesting differently, or we have to, kind of take on that beginner mentality again. Even though we're not a beginner, we're just playing at a different level. And so it's amazing how much you think when you hit a certain amount of money or success that you won't have that anymore, but you will. That's part of being human. That's part of growing. And you're here to grow. You're not here to stagnate. So this is a good thing. Just don't twist it into a bad thing. Don't tell any stories that you're an imposter, you shouldn't be here, none of that. Whatever like massive success and manifestation and money that's coming for you very soon, I'm saying the next couple months here, whatever's coming for you, it is so deserved. It is so earned. You co-created this with the universe. Do not doubt it. Do not doubt your seat at the table. Just know that there's so much more you get to experience and achieve and manifest and create and receive. And that's all that it is when you get to that next level. So that's very, very exciting. Let's pull one last card to send you on your way with. I'm going to give you, this is my first deck, my Wealthy Woman deck. This is my new Cosmic Wealth Codes deck that is just about to hit bookstores next month, which is so exciting. But this is a money affirmation deck. So we have, the more authentic I am to my soul, the more money comes to me. I mean, how perfect with how this reading started off with me saying, the authentic expression of your soul, the creative, authentic expression of your soul is what's calling in the money. Whatever, especially, here's the thing. We often have this starving artist mentality in our culture, in our society, in our world, that if you create art, if you're creative, if you are following your soul's passion, if you're spiritual, it's like the wounded healer, the starving artist, like these archetypes are things that our society is ready to transcend beyond. And there's a whole shift in energy happening, a whole shift in the collective where people are starting to see that differently. And so this really is a time where you are meant to be so seen, and you're meant to, I'm seeing, like, lead the way with showing people that you don't have to choose between money and your soul's expression. You don't have to choose between money and creativity. You don't have to choose between money and being true to you and what lights you up and what's authentic to you. You don't have to choose. You get to do both. In fact, the more authentic you are to your soul, the more money comes to you. You are going to be one of the first to really walk this path. There's already been a few people, to do this in our generation or last generation or two. There's been a handful of people, but you're part of this new wave of it, and you're the first of many more people who are going to start to experience this truth of the more authentic you are to your soul, the more money comes to you. So you have to have this inner trust of that, this inner knowing of how amazing you are and how amazing what you do, whatever your authentic expression of your soul is. You have to be so rooted in that, because there aren't a lot of other people that you get to look at and get to use as that easy evidence to show you that that's possible, that you get to be so authentic to your soul, and therefore that's what calls in the money. That they aren't mutually exclusive things. There aren't many people that you can look at. There's a handful, there aren't many. You're going to be one of those few, that more and more people, as you walk this path from this inner place of being so solid in yourself, more and more people are going to start to see you and use you as evidence for what's possible for them. And that's amazing. So this is an affirmation that you can use to help you stay really in this frequency, stay aligned with this money miracle that you've been co-creating for years, that's about to come in, that's so close now. The more authentic I am to my soul, the more money comes to me. And the more you can lean into that and trusting that and looking for evidence of that and building belief in that, oh my gosh, like the faster and faster the money comes in, the miracle comes in, and the more you get to pave the way for a different way of money, more heart-led, soul-expressed route to abundance in this lifetime. Wow, what a gift. What a gift for you to experience, but also what a gift for you to give to the world. So, my goodness, deck 1, huge things in store for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment below letting me know what you took from this reading. Let me know how it resonated. Thank you so much to those of you who comment on these videos. Your comments mean so much to me. They really do. Now, you are, of course, if you're not already, welcome to subscribe to my channel for future card readings, subliminals, and channeled messages for abundance. I am going to leave a bunch of links in the description and pinned comment for you today. I will put the link to the free Money Miracles subliminal for you, so you can check that out to rewire your subconscious to manifest money miracles on autopilot. I will put the link to Otter Spirit to shop these bracelets that I mentioned at the beginning of the video to help you supercharge your money manifestations and call more money miracles into your life. I will put the link for you to grab your copy of the Wealthy Woman Oracle deck and the Cosmic Wealth Codes affirmation deck. I will put the link to join me inside the Wealth Vibe membership so you can jump in for the last portion of our incredibly powerful, really powerful Money Miracles Challenge that we're running right now in there, and to keep you plugged into the energy of abundance with our endless resources, daily mini money readings, and amazing community so you can more quickly manifest that next level of wealth that you desire. And I'm also going to put the link to my high-level success mentorships. I have a brand new 1-month private mentorship option that is now open for applications, as well as spots in my long-term group mentorship. So tons of resources for you that I'll be dropping below. And with all of that being said, I'm wishing you massive prosperity and abundance, and I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye. Hello, deck number 2. We are going to dive right into your reading to see what money miracle you are currently attracting into your life. Deck 1 blew me away, so I'm really excited to see what we have in store for you. Ooh, we have releasing the past, emerging, transforming, energies transmuted. Ooh, I see a past like seed that you planted, something coming to fruition for you from your past. I'm getting, especially with this releasing the past, energies transmuted, something where I see like a miracle manifesting into the near future for you around money. That's the result of something that you kind of moved beyond, something that was no longer serving you, something that maybe you even wrote off and we're thinking like, wow, I don't even, like, I'm just done. I'm leaving this behind. And it's not that you were wrong to leave it behind, but there's like some nice little like bonus from it coming in the near future for you. So this could be like a job that you recently left, or one that you left even a few years ago, I'm getting for some of you. Some of you, this goes really far back into the past. It's going to be like this blast from the past, right? Where you're going to get some call from a friend or a past employer that you're like, what? I barely even remember you. I barely even remember that chapter of my life. And yet they're giving you money, giving you big, like payout that you didn't know you were eligible for, or stock ownership or things like that. Like, there's something coming from your past. Again, some of you, this will be really far back. For some of you, it's more recent. And some of you who are tuning into this as I'm feeling into your energy, you're like, I think I know what this is. It's already starting to come through. So for some of you, this is coming very soon. Some of you, this is already in progress. But this is just, I'm getting like the universe is like almost rewarding you. I don't want to say rewarding, because I don't think the universe like punishes or rewards us, but I guess is kind of acknowledging how much it took for you to leave behind this past situation, to leave behind this old job, to leave behind that old relationship, to leave behind that friendship, to leave behind, that investment opportunity to exit out of it. Like, something's just coming from the past that it might have been something that felt stagnant or felt unaligned or felt even really heavy or negative for you. And you walked away because of it, because it wasn't aligned. And not only was that a great move for you because it led to more peace, or it led to better relationships, or, cutting out toxicity out of your life, but also it's now like continuing to pay off. I'm getting, it's like it's paying you dividends, and it's like you didn't even realize that this was coming. So this is one of those miracles, money miracles, that is a complete surprise. That is something that is, not something you were, trying to maybe consciously manifest in this way. But yeah, it's coming from, we have elder, teacher, wise one, experience with the Kali. You have like, it's something from your past. It's paying off massively. Like, there's just so much like, wow. And we also have hidden treasure. You're on the right track. Gift revealed. So, okay. Amazing. This is just one of those things where often I tell people, constantly in my membership, I tell people in my mentorship, I say all the time, I'm like, let go of how the money is going to manifest. And I know that can be the craziest thing to hear for someone who's like, I'm a money mindset and manifestation expert, but it's true. It's like the more that you focus on trying to figure out how, the more you narrow the universe down. I call it micromanaging the universe. The more you kind of are telling it like you have to deliver it this way, so all these other ways that you can't even think of are now off limits. It makes it a lot harder for the money to come to you. You have more resistance because then you start thinking, will it happen this way? How is it going to? When is it? You just create so much resistance and so much separation. And what I'm seeing here is that the reason that this money miracle is going to come to you from the past, from something you've done in the past, a seed you planted in the past, something you walked away from in the past that was no longer aligned for you, the reason it's coming through that way is it's something that you weren't expecting. So it's almost the path of least resistance, like Abraham Hicks says, right? It's like, right now I see that your focus might really be on manifesting or creating success or wealth through like your current job, your current business, some like a lottery win. Like, you might have a very specific way right now that you're trying to manifest the money. And it's fine for you to focus on the ways that feel good to you. But the universe is like, I'm getting this like kind of like sly, cheeky energy from the universe of just being like, I'm going to sneak it in a totally unexpected way for you. I'm like getting goosebumps as that's channeling through me. Oh my gosh. Like, it's going to be so fun and you're going to be so surprised. And for those of you who this is unfolding for, you're kind of like, yeah, I'm already seeing this. And it was completely out of left field. Like, I was not expecting this at all. So this is going to come in a really unexpected way for you. And that's really, really cool. That's really fun. So the universe is like, it's coming because your energy is on point, your mindset is on point, you're doing all the aligned things. Your focus is just like, you've been maybe even making it a little harder than it needs to be for the money to come in. So the universe is like, I'm done waiting. I'm just going to deliver it to you in the most fun and surprising and out of the box way, so that you can't even block it. You can't overthink it. You can't disrupt it because you can't predict it. You can't see this coming, right? We have the leader card again. This is just that confirmation to me that like you in the past, you stood up for yourself. You took charge of your own life, your own destiny. You walked away from the things that weren't serving you. And it was in the doing of that you actually claimed more of your energy. You claimed more of your power, which is what makes you a match for this money miracle. So that's really cool to see. Yeah. We also, and again, this just flew out. This is my Wealthy Woman Oracle deck. So you're like, there's a couple cards in here, but not a ton about being like the leader of your life, taking action, taking aligned action. It's like, this is the other card on that, the orchestrator card. It's like, you've been realizing for the last months and years how much you really are the creator of your life, how much you are the leader of your life. You've been stepping more and more into your power. And that's what's been necessary for you to be a match, an energetic match, and almost like also like a capacity match for this money miracle, because if you hadn't been focusing on becoming really the leader of your life, taking the reins of your own life into your hand, saying no, walking away from, releasing the things that don't serve to you, saying yes to the things that do, prioritizing your inner peace, prioritizing your happiness, prioritizing your ability. If you hadn't done all that, you wouldn't be in a position where you'd be lined up to receive this money miracle that's coming in. So that's really cool. That's very exciting. I want to pull a couple more cards for you on this money miracle, because it is something like from the past, like a past person, situation, employer, where this money is flowing from. But I want to just see if there's a little bit more on this. Don't dim to fit in. How are you dimming your light in order to fit in? Yeah, I feel like wherever you were, like wherever this is coming from, is somewhere where you felt like you had to dim your light to fit in. Again, relationship, employment, but it's been in you. Yeah, we have answer the call. What is your soul calling to do? It was in you saying, nope, you know what? I'm the leader of my life. I'm not going to stay where I'm not welcome. I'm not going to stay in the situations where I don't feel like I can fully shine and be all of me. I'm going to answer the call of my soul. Wherever that has happened in your past, that's where the miracle's coming from. Right? And it's going to be, I'm just getting so much positive energy from this upcoming manifestation for you. I'm getting so much excitement, so much encouragement, so much fun from the universe, right? So that's really exciting. I'm getting this really strong nudge that there's maybe another miracle as well for you. You might be lining up with multiple right now. So let's get a read on that for you. Like, I feel complete with that message, and that normally doesn't happen this early in the reading, and I feel like there's something else coming through. Okay, so we have a dive in, spontaneity, adventure, intuitive jumps, and we also have choose your adventure, lucid dreams, conscious discoveries, manifestation. So a lot of adventure here. So this is a second one. This is a different manifestation, different money miracle that you're lining up with here that's coming in for you, which is really exciting. I have that, like, whatever you've been, either something that you've done very recently, last couple months at most, something where you had some level of spontaneity, or something that you're thinking of doing that feels very adventurous, very spontaneous. Could be leaving your job, starting a business, traveling somewhere, whatever it is, like that's going to be the avenue through which a money miracle comes for you. Really following your dreams. Your dreams, actually, your literal dreams, when you're sleeping, might have some messages for you around this. It might even be that you got the inspiration, or you will receive inspiration for some big, bold leap to take, which also, by the way, is kind of what this card is about. So there's some synchronicities here as well. But this, you might get some guidance in a dream, or you might have received some recently dream of something that you've been thinking of diving into. And it's like, this is your sign that if it feels aligned, if it feels intuitively correct, jump, because there are money miracles waiting on the other side of it. Big manifestations coming for you. It's going to turn out better than you can imagine. It's going to open up, I'm seeing like opening up the doors for a new career potentially, but definitely opening up the doors for way more money pouring into your life. Could be side hustle, could be things like that. But even if it's like that feeling of like this intuitive decision to go on a trip, it's like there could be someone you meet there that has some sort of amazing job or business opportunity for you, or meet the love of your life, and maybe they're loaded and they want to shower you with money. Like, I'm seeing a lot of different ways for you all, because this is collective and a lot of you are tuning into this, and this is coming for a lot of you. This isn't something that's happened yet. Like, even this dive hasn't happened yet for some of you. So this is going to play out a lot of different ways, but it's very interesting, because I'm feeling this energy of like, it won't be for everyone. This could be how it plays out. I could see you receiving some sort of big blessing from your past, maybe some, even an inheritance, maybe maybe some sort of big payout from a company that you had stocks in or something. Like, it could be so many things, but it's just this unexpected windfall and blessing of money. And then you use that to fuel and to fund whatever intuitive, spontaneous adventure that your soul's been calling you to do. And that leads to even more money. Like, it could be miracles building on miracles here for you, which is really cool. And that's the energy we want to be in and that we want to see more of, right? So this is really fun. I'm going to get a couple more cards out here for you, but I'm feeling like your energy right now is like boom, boom, boom. Like, there's no wavering. There's no hesitation. It's just like all of this feels so clear. This reading, I feel like, is going to be on the shorter side, which is funny, because normally these readings I channel so much, but I just feel for your energy, there's just like, you're so, even if you don't feel certain right now, like, you've been on a path of cultivating more and more certainty within yourself. So you're killing it is what I'm getting. Like, you're exactly where you need to be. You are in the right place. And I see that being the case for you. I see more luck coming into your life. Like, you're just in the right place at the right time more and more. And it's just the more that you continue to listen to your intuition, the more that you prioritize what's right for you and not what other people say you should do or want you to do, like, the more money miracles just pour in. It's insane. It's just like you finally, I just get that you've been finding your groove lately with being you and walking through the world in certainty that, like, there are no actual rules. It's just about, it's not playing by the rules. It's about playing to find your own enjoyment of this life. That's what I'm getting. You've been leaning into that more and more, and it's yielding amazing results here for you. We have the Green Man and Moss Agate, Ritual and Ceremony, New Spirit Guides, Tree Wisdom. So I do see that there could be a new spirit guide that you've been working with, or that is kind of waiting to work with you to help you kind of harness or really hold and play with all of these manifestations that are coming in. So if you are someone who works with spirit guides, you might want to set up a little bit of a ritual. You might want to go into some ceremony to connect with that. If you're someone who's been considering doing some sort of group ceremony, something like that, this could also be the sign that that's going to help you kind of really more fully kind of, I just see you taking some like bold moves that other people looking out from the inside, you know, looking at inward in from the out might look at you and be like, wow, that is crazy. You're crazy, but you're like, I'm not crazy. I'm just, there are no rules. You're just playing by the rules. I'm playing in the quantum. I'm playing in the realm of infinite possibility. I am playing in the realm of my soul and what feels intuitively aligned to me. And I'm playing in the realm of choosing my adventure, and I'm choosing my adventure day in and day out throughout this life. And the more you do that, the more the universe rewards that, the more you're a match for abundance, because you have abundance of adventure, abundance of excitement, abundance of possibilities that you're tuned into and moving with, right? That energy. And when you do that, it's like you're in the energy of abundance. The universe gives you more abundance. So you may feel like having some sort of spirit guides, some sort of connection with that, deepening that, new spirit guides, more ritual or ceremony might help you stay more grounded as you move through this. I do see some deep healing coming up for you. You know what's interesting though? I don't see you doing this healing. I see that this might be healing that you're doing for others. You might be called up into being a healer. You might already be a healer. If so, this is your sign to like go deeper into that in whatever way feels right to you. Maybe even doing some ritual and ceremony and allowing yourself to receive money or connections or opportunities through that. But I see really for you, like, whether you consider yourself a healer or not, as you start to really move it to, I just see you in this like era of miracles, like the season of miracles. It's insane. It's like miracles on miracles on miracles. I see them stacking. I see you like, it starts with something from the past that starts to pay off and allows you to fund some big, bold adventure or spontaneous leap. And then from there, you open up more miracles and you start to realize how limitless and how much possibility exists in every moment in this world. And you start playing more in that energy, and in the energy of every moment, every day is an opportunity for me to choose my adventure and not just try to play to try to make the money, but just play to play. Play to enjoy life, play to have an adventure and be in the energy of abundant adventure. And because of that, the money just keeps coming in. It comes coming in as if by magic. And you're going to be this beautiful, beautiful example for others of like a different way of living, a different way of approaching money, a different way of manifesting even. So there's some like deep, because it says seer here, like some deep seeing that you're able to see the actual mechanics of the universe. You're able to see it's almost like I see you through these series of miracles, cracking the code finally for yourself, for your own personal understanding of how to manifest miracles on command, which is so freaking exciting. That is amazing. That's amazing. And as you do that, you're going to be able to teach others. You're going to be able to help others heal. And even our collective, possibly for some of you, healing the collective paradigms around manifestation, around spirituality, around how we view money. That's a lot of what I do, around how we go about making money, our paradigms around it, right, in this lifetime, and our paradigms around what, we think we have to sacrifice in order to call it in. So much beauty here. This is really, really powerful. I'm going to grab one more card for you. This is my new Cosmic Wealth Codes deck that is hitting stores next month, which is so exciting. We have, in this ever-expanding universe, my prosperity too is ever-expanding. Right? In this ever-expanding universe, my prosperity too is ever-expanding. This is one of my favorite images from the entire deck. I love it so much. So this is an affirmation you can use to help you stay in alignment with all these miracles, but this is so perfect for you because it's not, we didn't get just one miracle for you here. We got at least two, but I see it leading to like many, many miracles, like countless money miracles, countless miracles in other areas of your life. You're just finally understanding, like, I want to word this so that it actually lands. I see you in the coming months through these miracles, having it all finally click for you. Having it all like I said earlier, but cracking the code on manifesting miracles on command. Like, you start to get it. You start to get how to flow with life, how to manifest what you desire, how to call in amazing, mind-blowing experiences into your life. And part of it is this understanding of, like, this universe is always expanding. Our universe is constantly expanding. So that means that your prosperity, your opportunities, what's possible for you is also always expanding because everything's expanding. And when you make the goal of everything, of every moment, of every day, of every pursuit, not how do I make the money, how do I make the miracle manifest, but just how do I expand here? What would feel like the best way to expand? How is my soul calling me to expand? And you can find those answers to that question within you and follow those answers and honor them and flow with your intuition and your alignment in that way. And you prioritize the expansion of yourself and of your soul, and not the expansion of your money, but know that the more you prioritize the expansion of yourself and your soul, the more the money in your life expands. It's like you that's going to click for you so much more differently because you're going to start to see evidence of that through these miracles that manifest, like things that you cannot explain, that are too crazy and mind-bending to explain, other than to say I am focusing on my expansion, and so therefore my prosperity, my money, my wealth expands. That's it. That's the rule. So you're going to start to live this more, and you're going to start to understand it more and how to be in that more. And then you get to teach others that more, either just by living by example or by actually teaching on it. And that's going to lead to more money and more. It's just, I just saw 1818 for you. That's not a number I see repeating often. If that is significant for you, then take that. But this is really, really exciting. Deck 2. This is like a whole new chapter of your life here. So this is what's coming for you. This is the money. These are the money miracles that you are attracting. And it's not just one, it's not just two, it's a lifetime. It's a new way of being. I am so freaking excited for you. Deck 2. Oh my gosh. All right. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment below letting me know what you took from it. Let me know how it resonated. Thank you so much to those of you who comment on these videos. Your comments truly mean so much to me. Now, you are, of course, if you're not already, welcome to subscribe to my channel for future card readings, subliminals, and channeled messages for abundance. I'm going to leave a bunch of links in the description and pinned comment for you today. I'm going to put the link to the free Money Miracles Subliminal for you so that you can check that out to rewire your subconscious to manifest money miracles on autopilot. I will put the link to Otter Spirit so you can shop these bracelets that I mentioned at the beginning of the video to help you supercharge your money manifestations. I will put the link to grab your copy of the Wealthy Woman Oracle deck, as well as the Cosmic Wealth Codes affirmation deck. I will also put the link to join me inside the Wealth Vibe membership so you can jump in for the last portion of our really powerful Money Miracles Challenge that we're currently running in there, and to keep you plugged into the energy of abundance with our endless resources, daily mini money readings, and amazing community so you can more quickly manifest all of these miracles and your next level of wealth into your life. And I will also leave the link to my high-level success mentorships. I have a brand new 1-month private mentorship option that is now open for applications, as well as spots in my long-term group mentorship. So tons of resources for you today. And with all of that being said, I am wishing you massive prosperity and abundance, and I will see you in another video very soon. Bye. Hello, deck number 3. We're going to dive right into your reading to see what money miracle you are currently attracting into your life. So let's start out and see what's coming up. We have Defy Gravity, number 24. I see that something that others said you couldn't do, or that wouldn't work for you, or that wasn't possible for you, is coming actually into fruition for you. It's like this is where the money miracle is going to be for you. It's going to be wherever someone told you it couldn't happen, that you weren't good enough, or that it wasn't possible, or that's just not how the world works. That's not the way money works. That's just not how things are done. You can't make money doing that. You can't be rich doing that. You can't be successful doing that. You're not good enough. You have to do this in order to be able to do that first, and you haven't done that, so it can't work for you. It's like whatever someone told you was a prerequisite to your dream that didn't feel good to you, and that you were like, I'm not going to buy into that. You were right. That was just them projecting their own rules onto you, and you actually are going to have this beautiful, I don't want to say like this I told you so moment, but it's kind of an I told you so moment. This beautiful I told you so moment of, see, I can do it, and you don't know what I'm actually capable of. And not in a chip on your shoulder, need to prove someone right way, but more in a affirming to yourself that like, I know what I'm capable of. And even if others don't, that doesn't dictate what I am capable of. Only I dictate what I'm capable of, what's possible for me. So I see a money miracle, a big miracle coming through for you in a way that people told you it could not. And you're proving them all wrong. You're proving them all wrong. Yeah, bless your lovely self. You decided to go for something, or believe, even just believe something, and hold the possibility and energy of possibility around something that very few or no one else dared to go for or believe in. You have blessed yourself, the past you, and even we have a hummingbird here, right? Like hummingbirds might be a sign for you. And if you're seeing hummingbirds lately, or you start to see them, that's an extra sign that like your manifestation it's coming. It's really, really close, right? But we're getting this confirmation here that in your past, especially because this card came out over here on this placement, in the past, you did or said things like you believed in yourself or what was possible for you more so than anyone else. You showed up for yourself, and in doing that, you blessed yourself. You blessed this current and future version of you. Like that strength that it took, whoa, hello, for you, I love this, for you, lots of birds too. These are not all birds, okay, on these images, right? Like, but you got all birds. So birds are a sign for you here. So I think this is a robin as well. But you showing up for yourself in the past, like the strength that took to believe in yourself, especially when society, when a teacher, when a parent, when a partner, when a mentor, when someone told you that it wasn't possible to do what you wanted to do or the way you wanted to do it, or to have what you desired come into fruition. Like when someone told you that in the past, the strength it took, the strength you had to summon up to tell yourself, you know what? No, I choose to believe differently. That was immense. And I think it's more than you realize. Like you, in that moment of saying, no, you know what? I decide what's possible for me, or I'm going to try anyways, or I'm going to believe maybe that can happen. Like that moment, in choosing that over and over, every time you have chosen that truth for yourself, that has created such a strength in you, such a power, such a connection to your inner power that is unmatched. You are rare, deck 3. I'm getting you are very rare with what you have created thus far in your life, in your career, maybe with your finances, but also just the sheer strength and willpower and conviction in yourself and in the universe and in your ability to co-create or create whatever you desire in this life. You have created such a strength in that most people will never even touch in their lifetimes. And you walk with that. Like I am amazed. I'm tapping into your energy. I'm amazed by that energy that I am tapping into. Like you do not mess around. You know what you want and you go for it. And even if you feel like you don't do that in all areas of life, you've done it in this one area. And this is where the money is going to come through really soon here. Like this is where the money miracle is coming. It's coming through because you decided to go for something. You decided to hold the belief in something. You decided to see yourself in a certain way when no one else was. And no one else was modeling for you that was possible. And you cultivated the strength within yourself, summoned up the strength within yourself to do it anyways. Like I want you to take a moment and pat yourself on the back for that and realize how incredible and how exceptional that is. You are a rare breed. So few people can do that. And I say this especially as someone, I have almost 7 years now of experience in my business in doing what I do and working with very high level people. I work with people at all levels of success and all levels of career and business. And last few years, I've been working with more and more people who are at very high levels of their career and success, who have achieved amazing, mind-blowing things and are shaping the world in incredible, beautiful ways. And they are the few that touch that belief of like, I know that even what other people say is impossible could still be possible, and it could be possible for me or whoever chooses to claim it. And so few people actually touch that belief in their lifetime. And you've touched it. You've not only touched it, you've walked with it, maybe more than you realize. So I'm getting this message here from my Arrow Collective. They're coming in and saying, you really got to like, do you see how far you've come? Can you celebrate that? We have wear your party hat. Can you celebrate the strength you've cultivated within yourself? Can you celebrate the perseverance, the tenacity, the belief in yourself, even if you feel like, again, like maybe this only exists in like in your career, but not in your relationships or in your romantic life? That's okay. You can transpose that in time, but can you just stop and celebrate where you have cultivated so much belief in yourself? Like, take a moment, pause the video if you need to here. Do this. Give yourself this gift of seeing how much of a belief you've created in yourself and in what's possible for you. And really like celebrate that part of you. That's a big deal. This is a big deal. Also with wear your party hat, just some nice extra confirmation of like, yeah, a money miracle is coming. Yes. Like something is coming for you. It's coming in. Get ready for it, right? So that's really exciting. It's like your hard work is paying off, and it might not even be like the hard work that it could be if you were like building a business or trailblazing something or doing something in ways people said couldn't be done. But it also could just be like this belief in what's possible for you. Like even like if, for example, if you've been wanting to manifest a lottery win, or you've been wanting to manifest, like a free dream home just gifted to you, and people are like, that doesn't just happen. It doesn't just happen. And you've held this belief, like you're going to get either exactly what you asked for, something better, or you're going to get something equally amazing because you've been in this energy, right, of miracles. And so this is kind of just also a reminder, like don't cling too much to it having to look exactly how you thought it would, but know that like it's coming. It's like something miraculous is coming because you dared to believe, because you dared to dream, because you dared to go for it, because you dared to hold the belief in what was possible for you and not let other people's limitations weigh you down, right? We have Crystal Dragon, Sound and Color, New Healing Modalities, Rainbow Ray, Solfeggio frequencies. So with this Crystal Dragon, correct, right? Here's what I'm getting with this is that, first of all, for some of you, this is a very specific subset of some of you, because this is a collective, like a general reading. But for some of you, some of what you're being rewarded with is if you are someone who has created a new healing modality or works with Solfeggio frequencies or rainbow light activations or things like that, like more of these realms of things, or if you've just trailblazed a new thing in your in mental health practices, a new modality in health and healing in general, like in wellness in any form, like that thing that other people doubted and scoffed at, it's like you were a visionary, you were meant to birth that, and that's where this miracle is coming through. So keep at it, keep going, like this is your sign. It's like you're so close, and the universe is just applauding you for how far you've come with it and for the courage you've had to have to be the one who births this into this world. For those of you that doesn't apply to, I still get, though, the broader message for you of you are a visionary. Whatever you're doing, whatever other people doubt in you, it's like you doing it is not only going to pay off for you, it is such a gift to the world. And don't forget that. The universe is just, again, applauding you. I'm getting like teary-eyed with this. Oh my goodness. The energy that's coming through, like so many people are going to be so grateful for you, so grateful that you had the courage to have this vision of what you believed was possible for you or what you could create, and then going for it or holding that belief. Like you are birthing either a beautiful example for others just in your own personal, like for example, again, going back to that, like if you win the lottery because you held the belief it was possible for you, or you're drifted, just gifted your dream lifestyle on a silver platter in some miraculous way. If that's the case for you, it's like you holding that belief and being so aligned with it and so certain this could happen for you is going to be such an amazing example other people look at and use that to then create their own amazing miraculous manifestations. If you are someone, though, who it's like you're creating something, like you were like, I want to create a business around this, or, one of those new healing modalities or anything like that, and you had this very visionary idea of something you wanted to bring to the world, and people said you can't do it that way, it won't be done, no one will publish that, no one will look at that, no one will pay that much for it, blah, blah, blah. That's all being proven wrong. The miracles are coming through to prove that that is possible for you, and not only is that going to be beneficial for your own gain and the furtherment of your vision, but also what you are birthing through your vision into the world is so needed. It is so needed and is going to help so many people. And I see just like 5-10 years from now, I'm like fast forwarding in my mind and time here. And I'm getting these visions, these images of people just saying, thank you so much to you. Thank you so much for believing in your dream. Thank you for believing when other people didn't, because of you now we have this treatment. Because of you, you've helped me heal this. Because of you, this part of my marriage is saved. Because of you, my life is completely changed in the most amazing way. Thank you, thank you, thank you, with tears of gratitude in their eyes. Like, that is how much of a big deal you are and what you are creating is. And just what you're calling in will be to other people. So remember, it's not just for you that this is all happening. It's also happening to expand others. And that's such a gift, right? We have green epidote and star jasmine. Restructure, identifying, reframing, enhancing. I see, and this feels like it has some grounding energy to me too. Like with the green, with the tree behind the tree trunk, behind it, the wood. There's this grounding energy that I see coming for you in the future. It's like you've been in a whirlwind. You've been, especially with all these winged creatures, like this dragon has wings. Like, there's so much flight. You've been in the air. You've been butterflies, birds. You've been just like in this fast moving current, in this fast moving kind of, like wind stream. And things are going to happen very, very quickly with the money miracles and manifestations. Like, when they start coming in, it's going to be like boom, 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 like coming in fast and hard. And it's like, you've been training for this, in how much you've been training in your belief for yourself and sticking with things and being tenacious with things, so you can handle it. But I do see that after kind of the initial wave of amazing miracles pop into your life, you're being guided to take some time to kind of just take an audit of everything, to kind of take a wide view of your life and take stock of everything and go, okay, where do I need to ground things? Where do I maybe need to reframe some things? Where do I need to restructure some things? It could be restructuring stuff in your business, because all of a sudden you have way more demand than you have supply or capability of serving. And maybe there's a way you can restructure so that you can meet more of that demand and scale even faster and reach even more people. Maybe it'll be just your own kind of grounding in your energy and in your vision, and not getting lost in all of the excitement and the hype that's coming your way. So, just some things to be aware of. But it's like, if you take time after these miracles manifest to just kind of root down and get grounded and rebalance wherever you need to and restructure, you're going to be able to then like catch another wave of miracles and call even more in and keep going further, faster. And it just compounds, right? It's like this exponential energy that just keeps like doubling, tripling, quadrupling, like just amazing. You're in for the ride of your life here coming up. I see we have our Wealth Wounds card coming up here from my Wealthy Woman Oracle deck. This could be that you might have some kind of money stories or fears come up as the money miracles come in that you might need to heal. I really see it more though that this was something in the past. Like, you've healed a lot. You had to heal a lot to access the power that you have now, and you've done a beautiful job of it. Like, there's so much power. Whenever this card comes up, it speaks to me about power through healing, and like healing your stories around money. And you've had to heal so much of what you believe is possible for you with money, with success, with your own self-image, with what you're capable of, specifically you, right? Yeah, and now with this card popping out, this is beautiful. These both have water in this card, but this is financial flow. And it's like, because you've done this healing in the past, like, you are so ready to flow with all these miracles that are coming your way, and more money gets to come to you. So this is some really cool confirmation. This is my Wealthy Woman Oracle deck that I authored, but it's like, you've done so much of the healing work that it's like, if there's any question in your mind of like, can I handle this like deluge of miracles, of money, of success, of visibility, of everything I've desired coming in? Yes, you can. If there's any part of you that fears that, because sometimes it's interesting when I work with my really high level clients, we often actually fear success more than we fear failure. And we don't realize that. We think it's like, I fear the failure, I feel the money not coming in. It's like, sometimes we equally or even more so fear the money actually coming in and what we think that's going to cost us or require of us. But if you have any of those fears, like, release those, because you've healed so much. You have summed up so much power within yourself, and you just have to remind yourself that. That's why I think at the beginning, my Arrow Collective was saying, like, can you take a moment and really celebrate how far you've come? And internally, with this internal strength you've cultivated within yourself, because you being so rock solid in that is going to be really important and crucial for you being able to then handle all of the blessings that are coming your way without freaking out and self-sabotaging it, because you can handle it. You're ready. Just remember that you can handle it. Use the evidence of what you've done so far in order to to really stay locked into that belief that like I can handle anything and I'm ready. I'm actually ready for the money to come in, right? Like I'm not afraid in any way. I am so ready. We have visitation, loved ones, benevolent guides, revelations, your ancestors, loved ones who have passed, people who are beyond the veil for you, even, guides, like, spirit guides, past life versions of you. I'm getting goosebumps though, thinking just about like your loved ones that have passed or your ancestral guides. They're with you. They are backing your endeavors. They're backing your beliefs, your manifestations, what you're creating, like 100%. Even if you knew some of them in this lifetime and they've since passed and they didn't believe in you then, it's like in non-physical, they can see the big picture. And I'm getting like teary-eyed again. My goodness, there's so much emotion in your reading today. They see the beauty in what you're doing, even if they didn't see it when they were alive, or even if you don't think they would have seen it, like they see it and they're saying, I see everything. I see your greatness. I see your greatness even more than you do. I see how powerful you achieving this or you manifesting this or you creating this is going to be, not just for you, but for the world, for the universe at large. And you are so supported. You are so loved. You're celebrated by your loved ones who have passed. You're celebrated by your ancestors. Wow, this is so beautiful. They really are just in your corner. Amazing. We have messengers, guardians, divine orchestration, calling, and support. What did you are just, I feel like I'm getting this message of like, you can't fail. Deck 3. Whatever big thing you're manifesting or creating that's about to really like take off, that's about to really pop into existence for you in the 3D world in terms of money to support it, money coming in through it, success, whatever that is, like you are so supported and ancestrally, loved ones who have passed, by light beings, by the universe, by angels. Like you are so supported, and it is no accident that your soul came into this lifetime with your exact gifts, your exact life experiences, your exact desires, your exact vision that you're creating or calling in. Like it is no mistake that you incarnated in this lifetime as you, because there is so much divine orchestration. Not only did your soul choose it, knowing this would be the perfect time to live out this life experience for you, but also your loved ones, your ancestors, your guides, your angels, the universe, light beings of higher dimensions. Like they are all like, just like it is, you are so important is what I'm getting. I think everyone, personally, this is a personal belief, everyone is important and has their own role to play in their lifetimes. But you are here like on some cosmic karmic journey, which is quite spectacular. So much support for you from all sides. Like even the way these cards came out, from all angles, you are so supported, right? If you ever feel like you are not supported, like you are alone in this, call on that support from non-physical, from your ancestors, from your loved ones, from your angels, from higher dimensions. Also, I'm getting the message that if you feel like you need more support in the physical realm, like go find it. There is support available for you. You might be telling the story of no one has believed in me, so why would anyone actually believe in me and support me? You've just not been in front of the right people who can support you and who can hold you. And so go find those people. They exist, right? If you're someone at a really high level of success and you're stepping into more, like this could be in my mentorship offers. It could be also just in my Wealth Vibe mentorship or membership, where we have hundreds of people in there who are on this wavelength, right? So you're welcome to come to those spaces. But if that's not aligned and you're just more like, I just need friends who get it, I need a partner who gets it, it's like, though they exist, they're out there. You get to call it in. Don't continue to tell a story, if you do, of the support for me isn't out there, I have to do it all my own. It's not true. Yes, you had to summon up the courage within yourself and the strength to say, no, I can do this, and believe in yourself when other people told you couldn't. But just because those people said that you couldn't do it doesn't mean everyone else in the world believes that. There are so many people who, when they hear your vision, they're going to be like, hell yes. Like, absolutely. So our last card for you, we have, I open the channel for cosmic abundance. By resting, relaxation is productive and profitable. This is one of my favorite cards. This is my my new Cosmic Wealth Codes deck that's hitting stores next month. And it's an affirmation deck around wealth. And this was like the one affirmation I was like, this has to make it into the deck. And that's because I always say relaxation is productive and profitable. That part become kind of like a little catchphrase of mine over the years. And here's the thing. You have done so much. You will continue to do so much, deck 3. in your lifetime, with your vision, with whatever you're calling in and manifesting, with these miracles that are imminent, inevitable for you, you will do so much. You have done so much. It is okay, especially if we got this grounding card here, to take a break and let the universe, let your guides, your messengers, your loved ones beyond the veil, let them work on your behalf. Let things co-conspire to help you, right? To bring this manifestation to fruition. You're not doing it all alone. It's okay to rest sometimes. And when you do rest, I'm going to offer you this practice. I wasn't planning on going to this, but this is really powerful. I created this practice. I'm sure people have their different variations of this that I've taught, but no one taught me this. I just started doing it a couple of years ago in my life and my business. But I found that sometimes when I felt like there was so much energy and I wanted to keep going and working and creating more in my business, but I also was like, I'm burned out. I need rest. I need to take a break, or I want to enjoy my life even more and do things outside of my business. I started to play with this concept of, I call them energetic spheres or energetic spaces. And so this is just coming through me to offer to you here in case this helps you in your journey. But you are someone who is so driven, and it is easy for you to get all consumed by what you're creating, by your vision for what you're calling in. And it's okay sometimes to take your hand off of that for a little bit, to take your foot off the gas a little bit. It doesn't mean that the manifestation has to slow down. It means that you aren't the one actively feeding into it, actively giving it gas right now, right? And so it's okay to take some time to rest. So if you've been feeling the call to rest, or you're just like, I don't know what the next line step is, sometimes the next line step is to rest, right? And just let the universe do things. So to do this practice that I give you, I want you to envision your big manifestation, your dream, your vision, your business, whatever it is that you're building that we've been talking about in this reading that people said you couldn't do. Envision it as, you can envision it as a building, as a crystal, as like a plant, whatever you want to envision it as an object of some sort, and something that can grow, right? Or get bigger, or can be built upon, right? But I want you to see that visual representation of it, and in your mind, step back from it a little bit and just put an energetic bubble around it. This could be a bubble of gold, a bubble of white light, a bubble of whatever color you want it to be. I usually do like gold light for prosperity. But then I just want you to see like the universe feeding more of that light into that sphere and into that space, and letting it fuel and nurture and grow your vision, your manifestation, your creation, right? And then you get to go into a different energetic sphere of like your life, which might have like this pink light around it or this blue light, and you get to kind of take that bubble down and you be in that, and you be feeding that energy, or even your relaxation and rest, like your personal life, your self-care. See that as a visual representation and open up that bubble, step into that sphere, and be in that, and see yourself giving energy to it, receiving energy from it, while the other spheres in your life, like your business or your money manifestation, your lotto win, whatever it is, are all being fed by the universe, intended to by the universe, while you just turn your attention to one thing, right? This is how I manifest in so many different areas of my life, where I have money pouring in through my business, but also at times money pouring in through my personal life and through other avenues. And like how I have such an amazing relationship with my husband, and I get to be a very present parent to my daughter, but also be building this massive career and brand and influence. And so this is how I do that, how I get to rest in the process of it, and how I find that space to rest is by feeling that safety to take my hands off of things sometimes and putting them in an energetic sphere that the universe gets to tend to, or your loved ones or your messengers or your angels get to tend to, right? So I wasn't planning on sharing that practice. That's normally something I do like a whole training around. And it might be something we do as a challenge in the Wealth Vibe eventually, where I can go more in depth with it. But this is what I wanted to give you all here. So what I felt to close with. So if that helps you, take that practice, do that so that you can give yourself some rest, while knowing that your big vision, you're not giving up on it, you're not slowing down, you're just letting the universe work its magic on it and feed it for a while. But even if that doesn't resonate, then you can still use this affirmation. And remember that I open the channel for cosmic abundance by resting. Relaxation is productive and profitable. It's when you relax, you actually get more ideas, you get more energy to then go fuel your mission, your creation, your manifestation with. So very excited for you, deck 3. This is amazing what you are creating, what you've been creating, and the miracles you're going to see come through it and in support of it are just mind-blowing. Like, I see so much resources, financial support, financial opportunities pouring in through what you have created to further the mission of it to further the example you'll set through it. Just amazing. I am so excited for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, be sure to give it a thumbs up and comment below letting me know what you took from this reading. Let me know how it resonated. Thank you so much to those of you who comment on these videos. Your comments truly mean so much to me. They do. Now, you are, of course, if you're not already, welcome to subscribe to my channel for future card readings, subliminals, and channeled messages for abundance. I am going to leave a whole bunch of links for you today in the description and pinned comment. I will put the link for the free Money Miracles subliminal that I created the other week so that you can check that out to rewire your subconscious to manifest money miracles on autopilot. I will put the link to Otter Spirit to shop these bracelets that I mentioned at the beginning of the video to help you supercharge your money miracles and manifestations. I will put your link to grab your copy of the Wealthy Woman Oracle deck or the Cosmic Wealth Codes affirmation deck. And I'll also leave the link to join me inside the Wealth Vibe membership so you can jump in for the last portion of our current challenge right now. It's a really powerful Money Miracles challenge that we're running, and to keep you plugged into all of the amazing energy of abundance inside of the Wealth Vibe with our endless resources, daily mini money readings from me, and phenomenal community so you can more quickly manifest the next level of wealth that you desire. And I'll also leave the link to my high-level success mentorships. I have a brand new 1-month private mentorship option that is now open for applications, as well as spots in my long-term group mentorship. So tons of resources for you. And with all of that being said, I'm wishing you massive prosperity and abundance. And I'll see you in another video very soon. Bye.